All right, so I want to talk about my favorite lower body accessory and isolation movements, and you probably see it in my videos. I often program the front squat and the RDLs and stiff legs. For a quad dominant movement, I think the front squat is probably king, and for a hamstring and erector dominant movement, I think the RDL and stiff legs are probably like as good as you get. But I also love Jefferson curls. I love Zercher, anything, squat, deadlift, whatever. Bulgarians are amazing for your quads. And then, you have your classics, you got your, especially if you want something less systemically fatiguing, you got a hard 5x5 or like some high volume work. Maybe you want to just finish off with something a little bit easier that's going to get you some blood flow and isolation in that muscle. Maybe you do a hamstring curl, maybe you do a quad extension, just easy, like calf raise at the end. Maybe your quads are blown out so much, but you want to just make sure your legs still look rounded. Maybe you got an ego like me, you got tiny calves, you want to do some calf raises. And then lastly, you got your leg press and your hack squat. These are probably two of my least favorite lower body movements. I'm not a hugely quad dominant squatter, so they don't have a ton of carryover for me in my squat and my deadlift, So typically the front squat works better for me. It's able to help me practice keeping more vertical. But the leg press for people who are very quad dominant seems to have, and the hack squat also seems to have a huge carryover to driving up their squat numbers. So for people like that, it might be a great tool for you. It's not my favorite tool because it just doesn't work great for me and my proportions. But this is my list. If there's anything you guys want to add, any movements you love, any movements you hate, anything you got beef with on my list, let me know. But these are my go-tos.